I liked A Kind of Spark because it was beautifully written, because it was written with empathy, compassion, and soul, and because it told a fantastic story and pulled me through those pages.
This is a fast-paced and exciting spy story, as Asha, a wonderful gutsy female lead, investigates who or what is bringing down the internet. Loads of humour, great instructions, computers, coding, a terrifying charm, and also poses interesting questions about who controls the internet and the truthfulness of what we read.
It's such a great book. It sheds a light on injustice and unfairness in our society, and I believe will encourage radical thought and actions of the next generation to hopefully affect some change.
It's a book that, even some weeks after first reading it, I'm still thinking about it, and that's always a good sign. On the surface, it's a story about a newcomer to school who might just not be all he seems. But the book soon develops into a humorous, rich, and very touching exploration of difference, acceptance, self-acceptance, and friendship.
I liked Fearsome Fairy Tales because it felt subversive, because it was overtly political, because I thought it had great illustrations, and it made me laugh when I really needed it.
It's a beautiful book. It has all the wonderful design that you'd associate with a Lauren Child book. Wonderful wallpaper and different patterns on the page. But as well as how it looks visually, what I really like about this book is the story it tells is one that you don't often see. It's about the labelling effect on children and how even seemingly positive labels like the Goody and being the good child can actually have an adverse effect on children, and how children work to resist those labels.
Plastic everywhere. What to do? Hope is 10, determined to give up plastic and save the world. Well, easier said than done. Change is easy. This is a lovely depiction of an ordinary family, everyday activism, and loads of ideas on how to make a difference. Be inspired.
It Isn't Rude to be Nude is a wonderful book that I think would be great in any Key Stage 1 classroom. It depicts the human body in all its diversity with beautiful coloured illustrations, and it's a sort of book that I think children would return to again and again, that will open up interesting discussions, and as it says on the cover, it contains nakedness and that's okay.
The Soup Movement by Ben Davis is a beautiful book that made me cry, and it made me laugh a lot too. It's really a story about the radical act of showing kindness to strangers, and that's a subject that I think is going to really resonate at this point in time.